Prophetessa Productions. Prophetessa Productions. Prophetessa Productions. Prophetessa Productions. Productions.
Oh, yeah. What's happening, mate? What's happening? This is only for the realist boxing fans, bruv. Yeah? I'm starting losing faith in what hardcore fans are left in the YTBC, bro. Every time I'm excited about a fight and I'm thinking, bro, we are hardcore boxing fans. But everybody don't seem to have the energy for every single fight like Rap Star Boxing Knowledge, aka Rap Montana. One thing about me, I don't let down the fans or the channel. I'm always here for all the fights and all the fucking explicit news. But some of the fans, they pick and choose what they really want to see and what they want to talk about. So half of this channel is a casuals, but the other half is a hardcore boxing fans, is why I'm here. Yeah? For the ones that know the fights that we want to see and all the news that we want. It doesn't matter. It don't have to be Canelo all the time. Yeah? It don't have to be no Devin Haney all the time. It don't have to be the biggest names of the fighters that everybody wants to see all the time. You get what I mean? We have a big fight, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't even know where the boxing fans are hardcore and do they give a fuck about a great fight. I don't know anymore. But ladies and gentlemen, tonight is the night. Yeah, boxing heavyweight at the finest. Joseph Parker, the former world champion, bruv. The silent assassin. Yeah, from New Zealand. Stepping in with Fabio Wardley, the British wrecking ball. Undefeated, hungry, and looking to prove that he belongs with the best. This ain't just a fight. This is experience versus explosiveness, calmness versus chaos, legacy versus the new rise. You understand? Parker's been in there with the best. Joshua, White, Wilder, Andy Ruiz. He's seen it all, bruv. But Wardley's the new fire. Yeah? With the fast hands, fearless, and has a big fucking punch. Yeah? British power in both fucking hands, bruv. Right? We know that Parker's got the edge. You understand? And I know that all the fans, only the casuals ain't involved. This is only for the real fans, bro. This fight is only for fans that just appreciate boxing, yeah? You understand? And this is a fight that people are going to enjoy if you like a good heavyweight clash. But like I said, Parker's got the edge, yeah? Parker's got the experience. Parker's got the composure and the elite IQ. You understand? Parker's very good at sharp counter punches, bro. Yeah, and he picks his shots. When he picks his shots, and he's smart with it, he's a very effective fighter. You understand? Now Parker has got a very underrated chin. He's got a good chin, bro. I feel like he's got a very underrated chin. You know what I mean? But then we got to look at Wardley, bro. You understand? Wardley's weapon is youth, power, and aggression, bruv. Yeah, he smells blood early, and he doesn't wait around, bro. When Wardley catches you, yeah, man, Wardley's looking to do something, bro. Wardley looking to do some damage. When Wardley catches you, he's looking to do damage, bruv. So it's all about Parker's experience. The question is, can Parker weather the early storm and drag Wardley into the deeper waters? Yeah, where technique and patience is the key. You know what I mean? Experience. Or does Wardley blast out the veteran and make a real statement that the new generation has arrived with Wardley? Mate, I'm just saying, bro. I mean, at this point, you're going to have to say that Wardley comes at the end. He always catches a way to win. He's got a big punch. You understand? So, I don't know, man. But what I do know is that you got to favour Parker. You got to favour Parker, bruv. Parker's more experienced, you know what I'm saying? Yeah? Like, we're going to find out today. We're going to find out, bro, who's built for the top and who's just looking to be there. You know what I mean? We know Parker's been there. And if Parker wins, he proves he's still the one who's ready to fight Usyk now. You get what I'm saying? But if Wardley wins, then it's a birth of a new guy like Fabio Wardley, bro, with the big punch. If Fabio Wardley wins, bro, that big punch is certainly a force to be reckoned with. You know what I mean? But like I said, bro, this fight ain't for everyone, is it though? You know what I mean? This fight ain't for everyone, bro. I'm telling y'all. Yeah? At the end of the day, it's a heavyweight smoke. Joseph Parker versus Fabio Wardley, bro. The veteran from New Zealand against the young British Lion. Yeah? It's going down today, bro. And like I said, this is right here and it ain't just another fight. This is old school experience versus new school fucking energy, bro. Yeah? Parker's been in there with killers. Joshua, Wilder, Dillian White. He's walked through the fire and still stood strong. You know what I mean? So we gotta see how this fight plays out, bro. The fight has got layers, bro. You know what I mean? Parker just came off of a monster fucking win over Deontay Wilder. Shook up the game. Don't ever count him out, bro. Yeah? Wardley's coming off of an absolute fight with Fraser Clark and then the knockout where he was losing to Honey and then he came out with that punch. You understand? Now, Parker's polished. We know Parker's skill set against Wardley. Wardley's raw. You know what I'm saying? Parker's a slick counter puncher. And at this point, you got to put your money with Parker, though. But Fabio Wardley's the unknown with the X Factor, bro. I don't know where to go with him. You know what I mean? It's discipline out here versus destruction for me. You know what I'm saying? So tonight I'm gonna see. We will see who's the real deal at right now with Parker versus Fabio Wardley. I mean, Lee, let me know in the chat, bro. I'm coming to the chat right now. Let me know in the chat. Who you got in this fight, bro? Look how the people ain't even back in this fight like they should. You see? People are all fucking users, bro. One sec, man. Let me see it something else, bro. Who's on the undercard of Parker's fight, bro? Fucking who's the undercards on there, man? Some shit undercards, yeah? Who the fuck's on these shit undercard, bro? Parker, right? Gold's going for Parker. MAW's going for Parker. We'll see. Joseph Parker, yeah? A lot of people going for Parker. Andy Lee got Parker on the game now. Yep. Fabio Wardley's coming for destruction. Bro, the undercard's got nothing but domestic fighters, bro. But yeah, this is the card. But this is the fight, bro. This is the fight. You know what I mean? Parker from New Zealand, bro. None of them have got a six pack. Look at their little bellies. Both of them, I mean, they got a chest. They got some serious arms. Yeah. But they ain't got no six pack, have they? I mean, they're not ripped. You know what I'm saying? You can see they drink a little bit of beer, man. Both of them have got a little bit of a. I mean, they don't have no ripped six pack on name, do they? But Parker's never been ripped anyway. You get me? Parker's never been ripped anyway. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? Parker's looking a bit heavy, though. Parker's looking a bit heavy now. Yeah? Maybe the fight comes down to discipline. Yeah, they're eating good, bro. They're eating good. How much do these guys weigh, man? How much do these guys weigh? I like to know what they weighed today, bro. I don't even know what they weighed. Yeah? I don't even know what they weighed, bro. But he's really heavy in this fight, though. Fight Sports Talk says I've got mixed feelings on Parker being this damn heavy, though. They eating good, right? Parker's looking a bit heavy, says Gold Hunter. Yeah? Yeah. Parker's 265 to 270. What? Are you serious? Fucking hell, he's coming heavy, bruv. He's coming for a slug out. He's coming to have a shootout. Are you sure? Parker's come for a shootout. Is that fucking right? Fucking hell, Parker's come for a shootout, bro. What's going on over here? Parker's come for a shootout with the man. That's not even a good idea, though, is it? Yeah? That's not even a good fucking idea, bro. You understand? Let's see who gives a fuck about this fight, bro. Let's see who gives a fuck about this fight. Yeah? I'm the only guy in the YTBC cooking up these fights. So let's see who gives a fuck about these fights, bro. You know what I mean? Am I wasting my time that I need to watch these fights by myself and just wait for the big fights for the YTBC? Yeah. Yo, let's see who's interested in these fights, bro. Yeah. Sports Talk. What's going on, bro?
Doing good, Rap. Thanks for having me on. As always.
Yeah, man. I'm just talking about this fight, bro. Not like a normal YouTuber. Ain't nobody talking about these fights. So I thought, fuck it. I want to talk about these fights because I'm going to be watching it.
Absolutely. It's not a I'm glad you mentioned that, because Joseph could be involved in whatever fights, but just people don't want to talk about him. And it's cool, I get it. I no longer get frustrated about it. Some guys just don't get the respect they deserve. But this is a great fight. Taking away the fact that I just love Parker as a fighter and as a human being, this is just such a fun fight regardless. So I'm really looking forward to it.
So before the fight starts, Parker's getting a lot of respect, like he should. Parker's getting the respect he deserves. He's got a lot of experience, discipline, IQ, good being in there with better opposition. So there's no excuse for the man to lose. If he loses, then he gets caught by the big punch. And that would be very, what's the word I'm looking for? When you know that that's what the man does, then it'll be very fucking, oh man, wait. You know, amateurish from Parker to fucking fall into a trap. It'll be like a novice move then, wouldn't it? I mean, that's what we know Fabio Wardley carries.
It would be a novice move.
What's that?
Well, look, we have to see how the fight goes first. I mean,
What up,
I
Rap?
don't.
Who is that?
It's
Who's that,
Beast.
bro? Oh, Beast from the East here. What's happening?
Man,
Beast?
Beast.
Let Fight Sports finish what he's saying. We come to the Beast from the East next.
Go ahead. Go ahead,
Yeah,
big dog. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, in terms of it being amateurish, if Parker gets caught, maybe he's a much better fighter than Wardley, and because Wardley didn't have any real amateur career, I've been saying it, his technique is pretty low level, but he's still a good fighter. I mean, that he didn't just land one big lucky punch against Justice Hooney, he did set it up.
He's a good fighter, but he's game though. He's a game fighter. He's competitive.
Go on, Fight Sports
Wardley
finish, and we go
is what
to
I
the
mean by
next
that.
guy. Go on, Fight Sports.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Fight Sports.
Wardley.
Fight Sports. I was just trying to add on to what he was saying.
Let him go, man. Let him go. Go on, Fight Sports.
Yeah, Wardley technically is not that good, but he's still a fighter with skill. and his fight against Huni has showed that. I mean, he has 3 knockout victories over undefeated guys in his last 3 fights. That's very impressive. So he's a great addition to this fight, to this division. And yeah, I feel that if Parker's at his best, he should win, and he should be able to outpoint and out technique him like he's done with his last few opponents, and really all of his opponents
So,
going back to
I
when he
mean,
was.
to answer my question, if he loses, why would you think he would lose?
Well, obviously, yeah, he'll be getting caught. And I've got mixed feelings on this weight gain. Maybe Wardley, who is a lot younger and fresher, might be able to outlast him. We'll see.
And we're going to see in the next certain hours. There's so many people going for Parker. I'm going to go live. I don't want people to start crying, well, you know, they all pick Parker. But this guy, if he ends up stopping Parker, that says a lot about Wardley, won't it? But let's ask Beast. Beast, what do you think about this fight? Beast from the East.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Rap. It's good to talk to you, brother. It's been a while, but I think it's a good fight. It's a decent fight. It's getting me out of retirement to watch boxing because I've been on football a lot, American football, but I'm getting back into my boxing shit. And I gotta come to Rap Star, talk my shit, talk some knowledge. But this is a good fight. I do think Wardley's game. I thought Parker was gonna be fighting Usyk or fighting for a title or fighting for an interim belt. But we're gonna get this fight. It's good. He's staying busy. I think Parker should win. I think even if Parker's not at 100%, I think Parker should win. Maybe 80, 70%. I still think he should win. It should be a good fight, decent fight for him to just stay busy. But we all want to see Usyk, or we all want to see one of the bigger fights, But I mean, it's a stay busy fight. Um, like I said, it's bringing me back. You know what I mean? Like, look at me. I haven't fucking caught in the show in like I don't know how many months, but it got me back. So I'm interested. It should be a good fight. And
Well, we ain't
like I
seen
know,
you really, apart from that day when Canelo Alvarez lost to Crawford. That was the day you came.
no, I came maybe about like 2 weeks after that. I was like
Okay.
saying what's up, and then I left after that.
Okay,
But
yeah. So I mean, this
like
is a fight that people still should be interested in if they appreciate boxing. You know what I mean? This is a fight that
I,
boxing fans only would appreciate. Now, I will say
well,
this: the undercard is pretty just domestic fights. To be fair,
yeah, for sure. Definitely domestic, but you got to be hardcore to like it. But I'll tell you what, though, Rapstar, the boxing schedule is starting to get thick again. So we'll come back. Don't worry, you'll start getting your views back up. The Devin Haney's fight's coming up. The Benavidez fight's coming up.
but
So
boxing's
you know what I
been
mean. You
dead
start
all
getting more
round.
people.
Boxing's been a bit
No,
slow,
it
dead
has
all
been dead
round.
because the schedule's been slow, bro. But just wait till it'll pick up a little bit. Give it November, you'll start to see it pick up because the big fights are coming up. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, like I said, man, this is the only really the main event. I mean, you look at the co-main event. You got Ezra Taylor versus Steve Woodall, and I don't think none of you guys probably know about them guys. I know about Ezra
No,
Taylor.
I,
He's
I heard
12
of
and 0,
Woodle before.
and
I've heard of him before, but I never really
Steve
followed him.
Woodall. So this is for the Continental WBA title, and you got that. Then you got Rolly Lambert versus Uledraj. I don't know you guys know about them guys. And yeah, so it's just the main event, really, isn't it? What other fights are going on?
All right, I got a question to ask you,
None
Rap,
really.
and I'll leave after this. A quick question: should I bet on the bookies on Wardley, or I should just not
What's the
bet?
odds of Wardley winning?
That's what I was gonna look at the bookie right now.
Yeah,
I'm
you gotta
driving
look
right
at the
now.
odds.
Actually.
Wardley is a pretty decent underdog.
Oh, is he?
What? Drop a little $50 on them? Little 50, little
Sure,
$60 on them? Or what?
sure. I'm kind of past the point of doing those kind of bets, but yeah, sure. If you don't
Oh
mind,
my bad. I got a bonus at work, bro. I got $5,000 extra, so I'm feeling pretty good right now. So
nice. Yeah, I've made bets like that before, so yeah, I certainly wouldn't rule it out. Go for it.
Yeah,
what's
for
the
sure.
odds? If the odds are decent, I'll drop a little 50, a little $60, get my money back.
Well, it'll vary because we've got different betting sites here in New Zealand, but it's like It's like
You're
a
right.
4-1. It's like a 4-1 underdog. So that's it.
So
Really.
what? That's like $200, like $200 around there, like maybe a little less, more or less.
What do you mean 200?
I'm gonna bet like 50.
Yeah, roughly speaking. I'm not. I don't know what site you use exactly, but yeah, roughly speaking, that's what it will be.
I'm in California, so we only got a few, but I got my bookie, so that's what I'm using. That's what I'm gonna use right now.
I mean, the
But I was just asking.
smart money is probably Parker to win on decision or Wardley by KO maybe.
So
Yeah,
sprinkle a little $20 on Parker and sprinkle a little $50 on
Man,
Wardley.
you
So
just
trying to
got
see
a
if I can make some money.
5,000 bonus, man. Put about 100 on each, bro. Play some money.
There
My
you go.
bad, rap. Oh shit. Oh, my bad. No, the
Don't
thing is,
smash your
rap is
car.
I bet on American football, bro, NFL, and
Okay.
I bet like $200, $150, $100, and I've been winning on there, so that's why.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know if
I
you
hear
know,
you.
rap, but right now in America, football is really big, so that's why that many Americans aren't really fucking with boxing until the schedule gets big, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Well, look, main thing is, yeah, I think it's prediction time. And, we're not always going to get predictions right. So let's start with fight sports. What is your prediction for this fight?
Well, I'm picking Parker to win, and I'd say by decision. But what I find interesting is that Parker's clearly coming in looking for the knockout because I, I was very surprised to see him as heavy as he was on the scale. And when he fought Bacoli, he was way too big in my opinion at 267. But it was because it was a last minute replacement. We don't know if that was a good thing or not because Dubois pulled out. But this here it's interesting because against Zhili Zhang, he was like 247 and he was a rip 247, which is about as close as you're going to get to a young Prime Parker who was like 235, 237 when he trained with Kevin Barry. So he's clearly changed a lot, coming in almost 20 pounds heavier. And I've got mixed feelings on it because on one hand, it's a smart thing to do because you can't move the same when you get older as you could when you were a young man. But at the same time, Parker's never been the biggest puncher, so I'm not sure if turning him into a puncher is the best thing to do. But then again, he's training with a Kronk fighter, so I'm still going to go with him by decision because usually that's how Parker fights go. But based on Wardley's style, I wouldn't be shocked if he knocks him out. But I will say, if Wardley lands a big punch like he did against Hooney, then Parker's chin is not as great as it used to be because he's been in some wars. So wouldn't be shocked either way, which is why this fight is great. But I'm going to go with Parker by decision.
Yeah, you're going to go with Parker for the win then. Okay, that's like most people, though. Most people are going with Parker for the win. I feel like in the chat. I mean, let me know in the chat. You going Parker or you going Wardley? Go ahead, Beast. What's your prediction?
We're going Parker, but I'm betting. Hold on, let me put my seatbelt on, bro. I'm driving right now. Hold on, my bad, bro. I don't want you guys to hear that. All right,
Yeah,
my bad.
don't smash your car, bro. Take it easy.
Nah, you're good, bro. I'm driving to casino. I'm gonna kick with some bitch right now, and I'm about to get off in like 2 minutes. But anyways, no, I got Parker, obviously, right? But I am gonna drop $100 on Wardley to go for the knockout because I just looked at my bookie right now, and he's 5-1 in America. So I'm gonna drop about $100. I'm gonna go for Wardley, but we all know Parker should win. Um, what's the other guy's name? Fuck, Woodley or what's his name?
Wardley.
Steve? What's his
Wardley.
name? No, the other guy. You said there's another fight after that. Or before that. What's his name? Rap?
The guy before?
Yeah, the co-main. What's his name?
Steve Woodall.
Yeah, there you go. Woodall, there you go. I got him winning by knockout.
Oh, okay.
Because those are the only two fighters that I know on the card. So I got Parker winning by TKO in the 9th or 8th round. And then I got the other guy winning by knockout in the 7th round. Those are
All
my
right,
predictions.
let's see if your bets come true, bro. You know what I
And
mean?
you know what, too, Rap? You got a Cash App, or you got like a little fucking where I can send you some money? I'll probably give you a little like 50
I
bucks,
mean,
100 bucks,
Cash
some
App's
shit.
already a bit out there already on the channel, bro. The Cash App
I
scrolling
mean,
through.
bro,
You can't see
I'm
it?
smoking, I'm driving, I'm with some bitch, bro. I just joined your shit because I'm on.
Yeah,
I
the
just
Cash
want to
App
give you some love.
scrolling through though, bro. You can see it when if you're watching your phone. On your phone, you'll
Okay.
see it underneath the channel,
Cash
bro, as
App.
it's scrolling.
Okay. All
If you
right.
see
All
the
right, for sure.
phone, yeah, you'll see
I
it.
see it. I see it.
It's that, brother.
All right, for sure. I'll
Yo,
sprinkle
big
you a
up
little
to
bit
the
of bullshit.
beast.
I'll sprinkle you a little bit of bullshit. You know what I mean? Don't quote me on it, but
What
I'll
you don't?
sprinkle you
Well,
some
I gotta
shit.
big you up. I gotta big you up if I see it.
All right, for sure, big dog. I'm about to hop off, and when you get your shit, then just when
And
I
I
hop
hope you
on,
win
just
in
give me
the
some congrats.
casino, bro.
All right, big dog. I'll hit you up, bro. I gotta go.
Put it on
All right,
number
hey.
4. Put it on number
All right,
4.
all right. It was nice. It was nice talking to you, bro. I'll talk to you later, guys. You guys have a good one. Peace.
Hey, yeah, that's a true
All
story,
right, man.
ladies and gentlemen. I went to the casino, yeah, and I put all these numbers on the roulette table, and I left 3 chips on number 4, and number 4 came in, right? And then number 4, I left the 3 chips on there like you always do. They give you your winnings and they leave the chips on the number that you win, and number 4 came in again. Bruv, I got number 4 about 4 or 5 times, and I've never forgotten that day in my life. That's been my
Wow.
best winnings. Can you believe that? That same number came in like 3, 4 times.
Good for you, man. Yeah, I've had a few good nights, few lucky chances, but the thing is that they're overtaken by all the bad ones.
Well, I'm kind of impressed that I've gone live at any minute. I just switched on the live. I didn't give anybody a breathing space. I went live straight away. We still got over 30 people here. So it shows that there is some hardcore boxing fans that actually appreciate watching Joseph Parker versus Fabio Wardley. At least the fans
Oh,
have turned out to want to fucking watch it. You know what I mean? Or talk about it. Because I get very disappointed when the boxing fans don't come to support these kind of topics. And that's why you don't see anybody else putting up Joseph Parker's face on their thumbnails because they don't get the viewership. At least you know I give it so the
mhm.
people can talk about all the fights.
Yeah. Well, like I said to you earlier, it's just Parker is just one of those guys who has to do a lot more than many fighters to get less credit. It's just how it is, and this is one of those situations where because Parker has forced his way to the top because he's beaten guys where he's been the underdog, he's beaten Wilder, he's beaten Jiang, and he stayed on the card when Dubois pulled out with those very unusual circumstances. Because of that, people have to talk about him.
Yeah,
And
but this
mhm,
guy says in the chat, American channels tend not to talk about Parker. They don't talk this fight.
no, they're not. American channels, I've noticed, they've been talking more about Tank Davis and Haney, or they
Brian
talk,
Norman and stuff like that, right? And
yeah,
Canelo
Norman,
and I see the
yeah,
boxing boys talking about Canelo and Crawford still.
Is this David Higgins talking? Is this the manager of Joseph Parker along with Spencer Brown? Is this David Higgins?
No, you know this is
nope.
Fight Sports Talk. So why you making? You spoke to him for a long time
I'm
the
not
other day.
roasting him. I'm giving him credit. Like he sounds
You were speaking to him for a long time the other day.
no, he sounds exactly like his manager. If you've heard,
Well, I don't like him because I'm from New Zealand as well. That's
yeah,
why.
but all New Zealanders don't have that same accent. You sound exactly like him, which is a good thing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
see, rap star, it's not hostile.
so we understand, right? You got to go with your countryman. I mean, it's not just you're going with your countryman, but he's a good. He's a good. He should in this fight. You should expect him to win anyway. You understand? Now, if he was going against Usyk, what would you say, Fight Sports? Would you still go for him because he's from your country?
No, if he were to fight Usyk right now, I would pick Usyk to win.
Hmm.
But of course, I've been
In your
saying the
heart, you would
longest.
want to see him do something good.
Well, I'm a huge fan of Usyk as well, so it's certainly, of course, there's a part of me that would want to see Parker win because he's my countryman, I, but as an analyst and as a channel, I wouldn't really have a dog in the fight. But I've been saying since Usyk took care of business against Fury twice that Parker is the biggest threat to him right now. How much of a threat? Well, a lot of that does depend on how Parker's weight gain goes, because again, he's putting on so much weight since he beat Zhili Zhang and Wilder, that it's typically not good for fighters. I mean, you know this, Rap, to put on this much weight when you get older, but they're heavyweights, and Parker's style has changed over the years, which is quite unusual. So anyway, to answer your question, I would be favoring Usyk for different reasons, but the older Usyk gets and the more Parker improves, you never know. It's an interesting fight.
I mean, they were talking about it the other day, and they were saying on Talk Sports in England, they were talking in Talk Sports in England, and Usyk is majority. They did a poll. It was 85% a favorite. So, in other words, very small amount of people think that Joseph Parker can do anything with Usyk. You understand? Usyk is a major favorite against these people.
You know, Talk Sports, Simon and the other guy, like Fabio Wardley, is going on there talking about fucking soccer and all that very intelligently. You know, he's probably more intelligent outside of the ring than Joseph is. So, and this white collar thing, it ain't gonna matter. Like, he's gonna have a unique style. This is a real fight.
It's crazy though, isn't it? If you look at Fabio Wardley's story, he actually started as a white collar boxer, and he ended up becoming so good at that they finally realized he's got something, and then they put him into professional. And now 5 years later, here we are.
Look, when you're a big man like that, you're just going to attract a lot of attention, and you get put straight into, you know.
I don't know any white collar boxer who's ever fought a world level fights.
But as a heavyweight, you know,
never seen it.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing about Wardley, is that instead of having an amateur career, he had white collar boxing fights, and he's kind of got to the top pretty quickly. Like I said, beating 3 undefeated guys, one of them an Olympian in Fraser Clark, and he's done it spectacularly. So yeah, he has kind of come in unexpectedly, and again, he's got a lot of improvements to make because his technique isn't that good. But if he's able to get a win over Parker, then he's right there. He's right there, ready for Usyk.
Well, it's the story, then, isn't it? The story is the white collar boxer has made his dream come true.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's the truth.
Tomorrow, I'm very scared. It's happening 9 o'clock in the morning for us. I'm scared.
Oh, so you guys are gonna watch it 9 in the morning while we watch it nicely at 9:30 p.m.
Yeah. Can I just say this? I love it. I love that it's happening early, because I get to watch the fight first thing not first thing, but early in the morning, and then go off and do Sunday things. So I love it.
That's good. It's good to start off the day with boxing in the morning, huh? Breakfast and boxing.
Exactly. I can spend the day again doing typical Sunday things, but also thinking and planning how I'm going to break down the division and the fights, and future things on my channel. And we've also got the UFC on as well, so it's going to be a fun Sunday.
Wow.
Following the UFC, I'm a big fan of UFC in a way. I love wrestling. I think it's one of the most important martial arts, if not the most important martial art, wrestling.
Well, let's be honest, man. Wardley, he's got 19 fights, 18 knockouts, bro. Yeah? So he's definitely got a punch, You say what you want about Honey. Honey was unbeaten too.
Exactly.
You might have just
Exactly.
underestimated Honey. You know, his team might have got him too hyped up in his own, sauce. Might have been lost in the sauce. So,
Well, yesterday, 24, I heard you saying that you're actually thinking that Wardley's going to pull it off.
yeah,
I heard you yesterday.
And I got to actually, I got to correct myself that Joseph Parker wasn't a gold medalist. He was a bronze medalist, just like Deontay Wilder. But he wears that medal proudly. Humble man, but so.
How old is Joseph Parker?
Justice Honey was gold medalist. He is. Is he 33? I think Joseph Parker's 33.
All right, well, Wardley's 30.
Something like that, yeah.
Wardley's 30, Joseph Parker's 33. Joseph Parker's been in some serious fights, though. It could be a bit of wear and tear sometimes. But if you look at Joseph Parker, let me say this. If we look at Joseph Parker recently, I think he's got, a 5-win streak?
6.
6 win streaks.
Mm-hmm.
So I was close. 6 win streaks he's got. 6-win streak, which is good. That means it shows that Parker's still at his best. And Fabio Wardley just hasn't lost. You understand? And let's not forget, though, Parker did get beat by Joe Joyce.
He did. And
Joe Joyce beat him up.
And I'll say this on the record, and if I'm hoping to get an interview with Parker soon, and I'd like to say this to him. I thought he was done. As soon as Joe Joyce beat him, I thought, especially the way he did, I just
came back. What did you say? Parker's, you're getting an interview with Parker?
No, I'm not getting an interview, but I would like to interview him. I hope I can get through to him or his management. But
it was the end of the road.
Yeah, but that's cool. Yeah, but look, man, at the end of the day, my main thing for going live today, right, was who gives a fuck about this fight? It was about just trying to switch it on and see are people engaging with Joseph Parker and Fabio Wardley fight in the next certain hours, or is everybody still stuck in talking about Canelo, fucking Crawford, Benavidez, Haney? I mean, I said to myself, I looked around in YouTube. I saw nobody fucking talking about it. I said, this is a disjustice. We have to talk about the fight. So I'm glad people came. They're coming in. They're engaging. So it seems like people are interested, bro. That's good to see.
There's definitely a group of fans who are interested.
Very tribal boxing fans. They only care about their city. So you got them, Philadelphia Boots Ennis guys, and you got the Brian Norman guys, and these guys have no name.
You know how the Americans speak about fights like this? Oh, these are bums. So they're not hardcore boxing fans. And I'm talking about some American channels, not all.
Yeah, they're not all like that, but
most of them are.
Yeah, well, it is. It's just normal that you care more about fights that are from your neck of the woods, and you care more about fighters who are from your country. And again, it's not just that Parker's not from America or anything. It's that he doesn't promote himself the way a lot of fighters do. Certainly, a lot of American fighters are used to. So it's just the nature of it. And the Americans have lost a lot of interest in the heavyweight division in general since their man lost. I mean, we had the rematch with Usyk and Fury, and I'm pretty sure the Americans were only talking about it when they needed to. They weren't going out of their way to talk about it. Even Usyk versus Dubois too, I think a lot of people were more focused on the fights that were happening closer to America. So it's just America needs a big heavyweight.
Parker's not a very good friend of the Americans right now because he beat Deontay Wilder, didn't he?
Yeah, and that loss or that win for Parker really did it really was the final nail in the coffin for Wilder as far as a world level fighter. Like after this, it was pretty clear. Okay, he had a good rebound victory after the losses to Fury, but the loss to Parker.
I'm gonna say this to you, Fight Sports. You know, Parker's been in the game for years, yeah, and at this point, he's a veteran. You understand? And I remember when he was fighting guys like Carlos Takam. That's like that. Them days there, he started putting himself on TV, even in England, with fighters like that. And then when I remember when he fought Andy Ruiz, that was a good fight, and that was a close fight, but he edged that fight. And then I remember he fought Tyson Fury's cousin. Remember Huey Fury, and that was a close fight, but he edged him. He beat him. So if you look at Parker, Parker's beaten unbeaten fighters at that time: Huey Fury, Andy Ruiz. He beat those two were unbeaten, but then he came against Anthony Joshua, and he lost to Anthony Joshua. Now the one loss that he had, where he got knocked down, and then he knocked someone down. He knocked out the guy, and then he got knocked down. That was Dillian White. Do you remember?
Oh
he
boy,
lost
do I
to
remember
Dillian
that.
White.
And could I? And
he lost.
I've been. It feels a bit weird talking about this now because, I've done videos on this after Parker beat Zhang, and it happened so many years ago. But Parker really did get screwed in the Dillian White fight. I don't want to go over it too much, but the reality is that Parker was hard done by in that fight, and if it had gone Parker's way, then his career would have turned out very differently.
And it's crazy though, but he lost to Dillian White, didn't he? And with that loss now I'm looking at let me think. What did he do after that loss? He didn't rematch Dillian White, did he? Then he fought Derek Chisora, and he beat Derek Chisora, didn't he? He beat Derek Chisora, but then he beat his Australian unbeaten fighter. What was his name? Junior Farr?
Junior Farr. And the Junior Farr fight happened before the Chisora fights. He was in discussions to fight Chisora shortly after the fights with Joshua and White, but he got ill. That's where the infamous Spider-Man meme came up, and then it just took him a while to get any fight. He fought Junior Farr, and that happened in my backyard in New Zealand.
That Junior Farr got finished after that. There's nothing. Nobody knows nothing about him anymore.
Yeah, Junior Farr was. He's still an unbeaten fighter, and just for the record, Parker's beaten 3 unbeaten fighters, and if he beats Wardley, that's his 4th. But Junior Farr just turned out to be kind of a Dave Allen-like fighter, not much more. So
I would say Parker is a B+ fighter on his good day.
I agree with that.
Because he's a good fighter and he can fight A-level fighters. He can probably pull it off, but he hasn't. It's just that with Parker, I feel that sometimes his letdown is throwing enough punches.
I don't.
Go on.
Well, I don't know if it's necessarily him not throwing enough punches, but
that was before in certain fights.
Yeah, well, that was certainly the case in the Joshua fight. I mean, that was a frustrating fight just in general. But yeah, he should have fought a lot more differently than he did. But in other fights, it's been his mentality, and it's taken him a while to get to where he is now, where he came through the fire against Zhang, and I think now arguably his mentality is better than it's ever been. And he's one of those guys who, like you said, he's flown under the radar for obvious reasons, and on his day there's been questions about how good he is, but for him to rebuild himself and develop and change his style as much as he has now at this age, that's pretty impressive.
I mean, to be fair with you, after Derek Chisora, he got stopped by Joe Joyce. But that was in 2022. He got stopped. Now he came back for the return of himself to rebuild again, to come back to put himself in world level, which he kind of did. I remember he fought his guy called Jack Massey. Remember that? He fought Jack Massey. He fought Simon Keane. And then his recent wins, which I think his most impressive win, is Zele Zhang. He beat Deontay Wilder. He beat Zele Zhang in decisions. And he knocked out Martin Bakole. Now, Martin Bakole, I would give that win the best win, but Martin Bakole took the fight in 5 days' notice.
Well, less than that. I think it was like
exactly.
3 days or
so
something
for
crazy.
me, he wasn't prepared for Parker. I think Zele Zhang, he had a proper training camp, and that was a good win for Parker.
Yeah, I agree. The Zhang fight really impressed me because
the Bakole knockout was supposed to go like it was supposed to go. It was top of the head shot. Like no one even seen the shot. It was just a crazy thing that happened, and it shows Joseph's power, I believe.
Well, what is the most impressive? I mean, he's got a win streak, but the win streak I would say is
I don't know if he's a dog or not.
I mean, where was Wilder when he fought Parker?
Well,
I think Wilder he looked great. He looked great. He still had that same chin. He still had power.
Fight Sports. Where was Wilder when he fought Parker? I mean, 24 saying what he's saying, but where was he?
No, I do.
Well,
I know now.
Well,
I heard you, 24. You think he was great. I'm saying I want to know from another man, where was Wilder?
Well, revisionists will say he was nowhere, but he definitely wasn't at his best. He turned out to be a shot fighter in the end. But Parker, but here's the reality, and this is why I push back.
No.
All right.
He's
sorry. No. Rap's just like going in saying, yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm very chilled. Nobody said, did you hear anybody say, yeah? Nobody said,
no.
Yeah. Do you know what Wilder does when he lost to Zele Zhang? When he lost to Zele Zhang, he had to apologize to all his legion of fans. He went live to apologize to all his legion of fans with more excuses than the Tyson Fury fight.
Okay, let me have a look at you. Are you controlling your anxiety? Control your anxiety. And why are you upside down? Why the fuck are you upside down? Why the fuck are you upside down?
Because my phone is upside down. That's where my speaker is.
What kind of pills are you taking?
That's where my speaker's at. I've got an upside down phone.
You fucking cunt. Now listen to this. Calm down.
It's a mad thing.
All right. Well, I'll tell you, calm down, so we can have a conversation, bro. All right? You got to listen to other people's fucking opinions. It doesn't matter if you don't agree with them. You can't just jump down everybody's throat. Oh, Rapstar said, yeah.
Absolutely.
Rapstar did not say, yeah. Yeah, Fight Sports, where were we that he didn't let us finish?
Well, people were saying at the time that Wilder was going to knock Parker out. And yes, in the end, he turned out to be... All right. In the end, Wilder did turn out to be shot. He turned out to be a shot fighter. But the reality going into the fight is that Parker had been knocked out more recently than than Wilder had. So it's not a valid excuse for me to say that Wilder was shot. It's Parker made him look that way.
And look,
which is why
most conversations. Sorry, I was gonna say most people might not agree with everything what everybody's saying, but some stuff, even if people agree to disagree, You got to give people a chance to just get it off. Go on.
Well, the Zhang fight is what really impressed me because I picked him to win and I actually won quite a bit of money on that fight, but I did not expect him to fight the way he did. So I agree with you. The Wilder fight was impressive, but the Zhang fight is what really did show me that Parker means business because
okay. Now I want to
he
speak
proved a
to the
lot there.
Americans,
Yeah,
which are here. D Calico.
How many
Is your
punches
name
do
D
those two
Calico?
fighters throw
Is
in
your
one
name D
round?
Calico?
12 punches average around?
You're upside down right now. We can't understand what you're on about. Now listen to this. D Calico.
Yes, sir.
How you see this fight, bro? Are you guys interested in this fight with Fabio Wardley versus Joseph Parker?
Not in the least bit. Not in the least bit.
Why is it not so interesting in America?
I mean, it's like a cherry pick for your boy. You know what I'm saying?
Cherry pick for who?
For Parker.
Oh.
Yeah, Parker playing it safe. He don't want to he want to keep himself in line for Usyk at all costs. Whether that's fighting a cherry pick or nobody at all.
He didn't have to fight.
fight.
It's still mandatory. He didn't have to fight. He took it.
I want him to test himself.
A Keith Bentley fight.
Yeah,
Against an undefeated
that
fighter
sounds good. That sounds good.
95% KO record.
Hey, I know
which is
Jerron
better than Deontay Wilder's
Jerron
record.
in his fight is mandatory. Y'all gonna cry. You hear me?
No, we just won't care because who is he?
Cook it, D Calico with 24. Cook him.
Yeah, man, that's easy.
No. Floyd Mayweather made Jerron Ennis popular, like famous. Floyd Mayweather.
He made Gervonta. He made Gervonta famous.
He never fought Gervonta. So how did Gervonta make the sparring story? And then who talked about it? All the people around the Floyd Mayweather Lions Den gym.
What is this guy talking about, man? Is everything you do
So you'll say Gervonta may take Jared Ennis popular, and they never fought. They've never like crossed paths.
Yeah. Tank got part to do with that because Tank had him on his only pay-per-views. He's never been on pay-per-view. Except
no one cares about the undercard. No one cares about the undercards, though, D Calico.
People care.
These undercards are. Oh, that was probably a stacked undercard for you, but not as international.
Jerron Ennis on the undercard. That's stacked.
Yeah, he wasn't what he is now. He isn't what he is now. Well, you got a lot more energy for it now.
Bro, you late to the party. He been that. Yeah, man. Wake up.
Yeah, okay. What if he loses to Virgil Ortiz? Then am I late to the party?
If he loses to Virgil Ortiz,
always right.
Hey, if he loses to Virgil Ortiz, I won't come on this bitch for at least a year. You hear me?
But is he going to get any credit?
And if he win, what you gonna do?
You say?
I'm going to say he's been a guy that no one knows. No one cares about.
I'm gonna come the day after the fight. We lose, let y'all roast me, and then I'm gonna have to disappear, for 12 months.
This ain't even fucking Eddie Guerrero. This ain't even fucking anybody. This ain't nobody that he's fighting. Virgil Ortiz. He's had a few interviews. Who's Virgil Ortiz?
Virgil nobody?
What does he sell?
Oh man, yeah, you lost in the sauce, bro.
Does his promoter even have him as a priority? Is he the top priority for Eddie Hearn?
I guess
he had to sign with Eddie Hearn because Eddie Hearn just gives out money. It's a charity.
Because I'm confident in boots.
That's how Eddie Hearn got into America when he first signed the DAZN thing. When Eddie got into the zone, he just signed Devin, he signed Virgil. They were the first things, if you go back and know it.
Mm-hmm.
But they haven't done anything since then. They were prospects and they still are prospects and journeymen. I'd even say they're journeymen. They're lower than a prospect.
Look, Eddie Hearn is cheap as fuck. That's why Devin had to leave his ass. The last fight Eddie Hearn offered Devin Haney was Sandor Martin. This is the type of shit Eddie
Sandor
does.
Martin. Yeah, exactly.
That's the type of shit Eddie does. Eddie ain't hitting on nothing.
Because he likes the tune-ups.
Eddie like easy money.
He wants to highlight real knockouts. Put him with a shit fighter, and then Devin doesn't have any power.
Well, you don't need power as long as you're winning, bro. And
no, you don't.
And to say a motherfucker don't got power, no, he don't have volume.
No, I'm not saying
bro,
if
a motherfucker hits you enough times, your ass going to sleep. He just don't attempt to, overdo it.
Yeah, like Usyk's got no power. Yeah, I get it. You're right, but like Sandor Martin, that's a perfect example. But he's choosing where he goes. Like he's the master of his own destiny. You got to say that.
Who? Eddie Hearn?
All these fighters that choose to sign with.
It's Eddie Hearn. It's not the fighter. It's Eddie. Especially when you come out Devin Haney.
But he lost to fucking Ryan Garcia.
He won't lose the next one.
And then it's snakes and ladders, and you go to the bottom, and then you build yourself back up.
He gonna beat Ryan next time they fight.
They fought the amateurs a few times, and they just went back and forth. They
split.
So that just shows you what level. And Ryan ain't shit, so Devin ain't shit, and so his opponents that he's cherry picking ain't shit. So these people are going.
No, what you don't know is Ryan won all of the early fights when they were young. And Devin won all of the later fights when he got better at his craft. That's when he started beating Ryan.
So you're saying Tank made who popular?
Everybody.
Boots.
Everybody.
Oh, so there you go. You're a big Tank fan. But Tank's fighting Jake
Paul. That's why people argue with him. That's why they argue with him online. They argue with him.
He's going to lose to Jake Paul, and then you're going to knock. Will you not come on this? Will you not come on this?
Go ahead, Rap. Let me ask you these questions. The winner of this gonna fight Usyk. Has the winner of this got any chance against Usyk, bro?
No.
No,
because whatever success Wardley has will be enough for Usyk to use way more than that against Parker. So if he don't obliterate Wardley, he's gonna show enough holes to just make Usyk smile from ear to ear.
I think it's crazy that some fighters find southpaws more difficult. Like Terence Crawford fighting Canelo. I knew that Terence would win no matter what, but these southpaws give orthodox fighters nightmares. They just stay in the same stance. Like they just come out southpaw, stay southpaw.
So D Calico, can you rate these guys in what you see out of A, B, or C level fighters?
Oh man, as much as I wish Wardley could be a B. He's a damn. I mean, stylistically, he's a C level fighter, right? His heart is top. It might be top. Well, I give him a B. I give him a B. When it comes to heart, he's a warrior. You know what I'm saying? Like blood ain't gonna stop him. You know his stamina. He's like a C level stamina. I ain't gonna say C level because he's B minus. He got his stamina is like a B minus. Well, he probably got good stamina, but when he gets hurt, he'll still fight. But the stamina looks like it's depleted, right? So all together, like Wardley could be a C plus fighter at best. You know, I like his power, and it ain't all that. It ain't no one punch power, but I just like him. He tough. He's not going down. I guarantee Parker's not gonna knock this young motherfucker out. It ain't happening.
That's a not. I love that. I love what you're saying because you're standing on business. That's a great prediction, and if it comes right, you'll look good.
But
He was trying to
but
polish.
but Parker's IQ is an A level. Parker's athleticism is C level.
A minus. But I'll say A
Parker,
minus IQ because he doesn't have that mindset. That dog. He's got like a half dog in him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
He's
know
got
what you're
the
saying.
half.
I know what you're saying. But he is. I mean, he kind of like an A in the dog category. As far as dog, he got an A in him. You know, it's just the power is not an A to match.
Oh,
But
it might be now. With like this nutritionist is blowing his mind. I think he's putting too much into his nutrition and strength and training regime, and he's not thinking about Andy Lee. You know, Andy Lee just has to like be really nice with him to get him to keep staying with him. It's the way that trainers.
you gotta
You
be
remember
really nice
Deontay
with
Wilder?
him to keep him with him, man.
You
You gotta
remember
be nice to him,
Malik
yeah.
Scott and Deontay Wilder? Malik Scott and Deontay Wilder. Malik Scott had to like really, kiss not to be rude or disrespectful, but kiss his ass to keep Deontay on the program. And he made him better in the first round in the third fight. And that's the same thing that Andy Lee has to do with Joseph Parker. He's just like Tyson Fury. They're best buddies, They've got the same mindset. Then, like Usyk could just eat him up, and we know that. We know that. We got our money on it. But
yeah, but
Go
yeah,
on.
I'm gonna say your boy Parker is a B plus fighter. Like he's a borderline A. You know what I'm saying? He's just borderline though. Like he's almost I could almost say he's got the goods. But I don't want to say it. It's like he's almost got the goods. He's good. I don't know how much of the goods he got, but he's good. He's good. He's a good fighter. B plus.
I understand why you say he's a dog because he takes on all challenges.
Number one is his resume is A plus.
Yeah.
Like if he didn't fight such great competition, he probably seemed to be the perfect fighter. You know what I'm saying? But he challenges himself, so I respect him.
I agree with that 1,000,000%. Yeah, what you said about Wardley was right too. He looks like he's been fucking sparring like a day. Like he just looks like he just spars.
Like,
The thing is, yeah, why Joseph Parker's still big in different ways, yeah? There's nobody, I don't know nothing about New Zealand apart from Joseph Parker. It's like Joseph Parker represents New Zealand, but I don't know what else is going on in New Zealand, bro. What else is the monarchy? What else is famous in New Zealand apart from Joseph Parker? Tell me something, 24.
This is what this guy said to me about like the lineage, the pedigree, like country
But
pride.
what else is going on in New Zealand, D.
It don't
Calico?
matter.
What else is happening in New Zealand, D. Calico?
Say that last part again. I was hitting the blender.
I don't know any other fighters that's ever coming out of New Zealand. Do you?
Now, what's the guy at 175?
Tell me.
Cruiserweight?
Talk to me. That guy's Jay Uptight. He's from Australia.
Oh my God. Yeah, me neither. Nobody else. There's nobody else.
He's not. He's a Maori. He's a Maori. He's Samoan Maori. Okay. So he's New Zealand, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ethnically.
See, I was kind of close.
What else is New Zealand famous for? Their country.
I can't, man. Somebody got
it. They're famous for movie sets. Steven Spielberg movie set.
They're famous for movie sets, bro. They're famous for movie sets. Steven Spielberg comes over there for all the films.
Hey, Rep. So, what you had an interview earlier?
What?
Did you have an interview earlier?
No, I shut it down because we didn't get the support.
Oh shit! Yeah, I showed up late.
Yeah.
Y'all, hey, on that note, y'all smash that like button.
Is that way?
So is the fight tomorrow night?
What would it be in American time?
Oh, I'm tripping. It's gonna be in daytime over there, huh?
Daytime here in Australia. Night time over there in England. Three different things, 4 different timelines.
So is it gonna be midday or in the morning? Is it gonna be in the morning?
You might be able to get it. Like, don't buy it. Do you have DAZN? Yeah, watch it just on the DAZN replay if you have got DAZN. If you don't have DAZN, I don't blame you. It's pay-per-view. Look, the undercards on these fights, it makes people want to pirate fights. I'll be honest. People got kids, people got lives, people got bills.
Mm-hmm.
People got unexpected circumstances. People got everything. People got people to support, that have got health problems. People got. It is.
What's all that noise, bro?
I think you can't watch Terence Crawford versus Canelo on YouTube, can you? Still to this day.
Nope.
There is a few like rogue streams. You got to like Netflix really protects their shit. And
Man, Tank Davis and Jake Paul's previews are getting more cheesy, bro. I'm watching their countdowns. They're getting a little bit like. I mean, Tank is a star. I understand. That's why they're putting him next to Jake, because they have to show that Tank is the man for boxing. They're trying to show Tank Davis is the man. Yes, he is the man. But there's a major weight. They're going on like they're fighting David Benavidez, bro. These guys are cooking Tank like they're fighting David Benavidez, trying to make out he's the killer of boxing, which in a smaller category, bro. It's crazy out here. I hope Tank fucking knocks him out, bro, somehow.
Well, I can't switch up. Well, I'm not against weight bullies. I've been against weight bullies, so this is a weight bully situation. But the way that people are talking up Tank, it's like, oh, well, then let's not worry about the weight. If it's just going to be rigged or it's going to be an easy night for Tank first round, the people need to be realistic, because otherwise people are just thinking, oh, well, let's let it go. Let's let it go, Let's have this, fight that shouldn't be sanctioned by athletic commissions, and then you got to break that fight down. No one even wants to break it down because they think it's a joke. They think they know more about boxing than they actually know. It's going to be a competitive fight, and it's going to be it's going to sell a lot, and it's going to get a lot of viewership. Well, it's not going to sell nothing because it's not pay-per-view, but I actually don't even. I have to go over to a family's house to watch Netflix because
last time I watched on Netflix, like I didn't want to watch any of the films. I watched them all, watched some of the documentaries, some of the series, some of the dramas, and then just got sick of it. Bang. Got rid of it. But they're getting their money, you know. Probably Disney just gives them so much money too.
I heard they're charging 60. The Americans are saying they're charging $60 to them to watch this fight. That's why they don't like what Parker's doing.
That's terrible, man. The Zone pay-per-view. They done it the first time when they signed Devin Haney as the mate. That was their first thing, The Zone. Remember that, Rapstar? When Eddie came out with Devin by his side, doing interviews with Devin every week.
Like, bro.
Yeah.
I remember when.
But then when he got Canelo, he kind of dumped everybody. He was like, "Fuck everybody! I got Canelo. I'm the king." Eddie was feeling like the king when he had Canelo.
Bro, I know when they announced that all of the fights were gonna be on the Zone. I know they got 1 million subscribers overnight, bro.
Oh yeah, they did. D Calico.
But
They sure
then
did.
he backed out. But then he backed out on us already. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's sick, man. Like, how you back out that quick?
Which no. This is just a one-off, and then they're gonna hit you with another fight that you're kind of interested in, and they're gonna hit you with pay-per-view again and other.
Yeah, he's making all these fights pay-per-view. This shit don't make no sense. Well, I guess tomorrow night is tomorrow over there in London is gonna be in the Zone. But other than that, they ain't really giving us what we want on the Zone.
Hey, just do your own thing. Do you know how to? If I don't, should Rapstar.
Even Canelo and Crawford. What, that was on Netflix, right?
I don't want to promote, stealing the. What should I? Well, I won't say nothing. Rapstar, you paying tomorrow to see Fabio Wardley from Ipswich? No one wants to say that they're paying. Because I ain't got sports cable to watch ESPN to watch basketball. I watched Aaron Gordon dropped a 50 ball on basketball, and Luka dropped 41.
Aaron Gordon dropped 50?
That was crazy. Yeah, and Nikola Jokic had a bad game and let them down. They lost to Steph. Steph hit a crazy.
Steph had like 41.
That was cool. I wish I watched that. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing on my weekend. Saturday.
Ain't no way Aaron Gordon dropped 50.
He did. He dropped 50. I'm not sure about his rebounds or.
Damn.
He's just. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm finna go watch that on YouTube.
Yeah. He was just hitting freeze. He's been working on his. That was crazy to see a big man like that hitting freeze. So.
Now, Aaron Gordon used to be a good player down there in Orlando, but god damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the real Aaron Gordon now in Orlando.
Oh, but now he's with Denver. He's like, he knows that he's going to be in the playoffs every year.
You remember when he was winning the dunk contest or not? Well, they cheated him out of the dunk contest.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the greatest dunk contest I ever seen. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, he jumped over the mascot's head. The mascot is the guy's already a tall guy. He on a hoverboard with this big ass suit on. He jumped over the mascot's head while the mascot is spinning around on the hoverboard and dunked the hell out of that motherfucker. Like, that shit was crazy, man.
On one of them hoverboards. On one 12-year-old kid on a fucking one of these electric bikes and scooters, you know. It wasn't a scooter, it was a bike. Electric bike just fucking flew straight past me, didn't get a fucking 12-year-old. I would have had something on my obituary. I would have had him on the obituary. I would have been a bad, bad man. Because I could tell he was 12 years old and his skinny frame. He would have got wrecked from a car. Idiot. Dumb little kid. Left me in shock, actually. But like, if you want to buy it, like this pay-per-view is bullshit. You know, it is bullshit.
Yeah, nothing special. Well, hold on. You talking about the Haney and Brian Norman?
I would say the same thing about that I'd say about me wanting to watch Joseph Parker from the Pacific, you know, Oceania Pacific, my neck of the woods, against Fabio Wardley, you know, at the O2. I'd say the same thing about that as Devin Haney, because I think Devin Haney's lost a little bit. You remember when he was doing that Michael Jackson dance at the bowling alley after he was suing him? Like they got on Drake for suing Kendrick, but they didn't keep the same energy. So, like, you know, I'd say the same thing. I want Devin Haney to win a title, win more titles before I watch it, pay for pay-per-view for him. Just the same as, like, I won't even pay for Joseph Parker. You know, I got my own life. Like Joseph Parker, the man that I like, he's the people's champion. I won't even pay for the people's champion, you know. Everyone gets the highlights. You can call me broke, but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Call me cheap, call me Jewish, whatever it is. But like,
I got excuse up. Let's see.
Netflix. That's why Dana White and Turkey need to do. If everything's on Netflix, I believe that they will scam us at the end of the day.
There he is.
It's going to be Netflix pay-per-view. Netflix pay-per-view. I think it's crazy. All they'll what they'll do is they'll say that you got to pay-per-view on Netflix to see it live, and then you can see it a week or 2 weeks later for like the $10 subscription, $15 subscription. That's what they'll do. They'll do something like that to us.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you reckon? You just got to worry about design because they're pouring money into other sports. I think there's something going on, like Saudi Arabia is all into the soccer, the football. I'm not much of a soccer fan.
So what time of the day is it over there where you at?
It is it's 7:30, nearly 7:30 p.m.
In the
Saturday.
evening?
7:30 evening, Saturday.
Damn. That's wild. Yeah, it's 5:25 a.m. over here.
5:25 a.m. Fuck me, then. Why are you up so early?
Hey, it is what it is. Like every time we on here, it be late.
You're on your Friday.
Yep.
You going to work or
What's up?
what? You're looking after the kids.
Yep.
Oh, they got up. Did they get you up? Oh, okay.
It's only one. It's only one of them up right now.
All right. Do you have a regiment? Do you work out or something like early in the morning? Or?
No, I need to again. I ain't got lazy.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Did they wake you up? Did the one wake you up?
I ain't been to sleep yet.
Oh, okay. Oh, are you a night owl?
Yeah, man.
Okay. You say yeah, mate. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I used to be until I couldn't be. I had to do morning shift at post office, so I changed it all up the night owl to fucking early riser.
So,
I was going to sleep with the owls, and now I'm going to sleep, waking up with the fucking.
man, I get about 3 hours, I'll be good, man. I'll be right back at it.
No, 3 hours. Oof.
If I get 5 hours, I'm great.
There we go. Yeah. I'm about 5 hours. Great. 4 hours. Fine. That's cool. But I joined the stream, and I think they were talking about another weight division. They weren't talking about the fun now. They were talking about another weight division. It might have been Haney and all that.
So I guess the Parker fight about to start or something like that, huh? About how many hours from now?
Plenty of hours.
Okay.
You got,
probably like midday for me.
Can we talk about stealing it, or we can't?
What is that?
Can we talk about pirating it, like stealing it? Are we allowed to talk about like getting it for free?
What is that?
Few hours.
Pirating, you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, we like to like we definitely like to promote what they, what the big people got going on, But we know some people gonna do that. They're gonna definitely pirate fights.
Are you subscribe to all the things like you got it?
Yeah, like what you call it, Stream East, crack streams.
Yeah. We might be on meth streams, crack streams.
Yep,
Yeah.
crack stream.
Yeah. Florida Safety Institute. Florida Safety Institute.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's go. That's real talk. That's real rap. That's real rap. That's all we're doing it. Well, it'll be a few hours. It'll be at least 12 hours. I'll just say 12 hours from now. Oh, more than 12 hours. Way more. Way more than 12 hours. It'll probably be like fucking 20, 22, 21 hours from now. And that'll just probably be the prelims.
Hey, don't you know my kids' video game?
That's a load of cap. Joseph Parker and Fabio Wardley get in the ring in 9 hours' time. No, sorry, 10 hours' time.
Wow.
No way. 10 hours.
So that's middle of the night for y'all.
Yep.
No way.
Rap on my son video game. They got the Halloween edition, and they had this mummy wrapped up, and the mummy's name was Rapstar. For real.
No way.
I ain't lying. I'm finna screenshot that shit. They got they call the mummy Rapstar.
Oh,
Oh,
Yep, because he wrapped up. You know, they got the mummy all wrapped up.
Wow.
I'm gonna screenshot that shit.
Terence Crawford taking all his army of kids to get Halloween costumes. Big thing in America, eh? Rap star. Halloween. How's Halloween over there in UK? In England?
Yeah, they love a bit of Halloween here.
Yeah.
When they come and see me, they say trick or treat. I say trick, but they don't want to do tricks. They want treats all the time. I say, give me a trick.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
gave you
you're
the
wrong with
option.
the album. Rap star, I think you're talking about the prelims that are going to go on and on and on. 12 rounds, 12 rounds, 12 rounds, 12 rounds. I don't think it's that many. I think a bit longer than that, right?
No, Fabio Wardley and Joseph Parker get in the ring at 9:30 England time.
Okay.
In the evening.
No, Australia time.
Hey, Rap, why you didn't put that on your community? On your
Oh,
community
okay.
wall?
You're probably in a different time zone. Yeah.
Hey, Rap, why you didn't put? You know, last night we was talking about what Chat GPT said about Rapstar. Why you didn't put that on your community wall?
Yeah, I will.
Because I was looking for it.
I'll put it up there. I'll put it up there later.
Hey, I bet you won't too many other boxing channels do that because they don't want to know what Chat GPT got to say about them.
Rap, tell Lady Chan to put her Chat GPT up. Her AI.
What's wrong with Lady Chan?
She's not like you, bro. She doesn't provide the knowledge, you know. It's in your name.
You seem to get... This is the only channel that you ain't got barred. You seem to have a lot of fights with all the rest of the channels, don't you?
No.
You sure? You seem to get banned in those channels.
On what channel?
All these other channels in America.
No channels in America.
So what channels do you go to?
I'm not even banned from Punch Drunk, even though I disagree with the way he does it. I'm not banned from anybody.
So what channels do you go to?
What channels do I go to? I go to other channels about other things in real life, you know, not just sports and boxing, you know. I like rugby league, you know. I'm a big rugby league fan. I go to them channels, so I'm not getting banned.
Hey, Rap, let Bill, matter of fact, make sure you let Bill hear that anthem.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Yes,
we need to get more.
Yeah, the clean version.
We need to get the clean version on that.
We got to get it. Tell him I need some donations. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Hey, Bill, I know you heard me. Nick. Hey, I know you hear me. I know you hear me, Bill.
Yo, everybody, go support D Calico so he can bring out the new single.
Yes, sir. Got a whole nother verse, everything. The hook. Y'all ain't even heard the song called Osterine. Y'all playing. Y'all ain't heard the hook or nothing.
Oscarine.
Yeah, man.
What's the name about Oscarine?
The beat got Osterine. Yep.
The beat's got Osterine in it.
The beat got Osterine. So you know I got the hook, right? I'm the boss of my team. So you know I got the books, right? Sit back, relax. I guarantee a good night. You came to see the elite. So you know it's a good fight.
Wow. Tell him, D Calico.
Let's go.
I'm telling you. Remember, I made this verse from Devin Haney, Faded Norman. Casual
wow.
see your neutralizer style and say it's born. You could call me Steve's son, but at least I'm Shakur.
Yeah, 24 thinks that Norman's gonna win.
I hope so.
He's hoping for that. See? Told you there's so many people want Haney to lose, bro.
Yeah, man. They don't see skills.
Yeah.
They don't see skills. Skills pay the bills, man.
No. We see the skills. We just they don't show up, and they just don't show up.
Bro, Styles make fights. Why you think Regis Progress was his best performance? His best performance, other than Cambosa's, was Regis Progress.
Told him.
Oh, that's a great fight. He's a great fight. Where's Regis? You know, because I love Regis. I like myself a little bit of Regis. You know, he's my kind of band.
Regis. I love Regis.
My kind of band.
Guess what?
He likes a bit of Regis.
I love Regis, but guess what? He ain't been the same since he got hit by pillow-fisted Haney. Huh? Y'all call him pillow-fisted.
Haney finished him off.
He fucked him up. The man ain't been. Hey, nobody did him like that. Josh Taylor and all them. They never took nothing out of him.
I agree. I probably agree. But don't you think that Regis is just going to come back from that? He's got the mindset where he's just going to brush that off, and it's just going to be. It is what it is for him.
He lost the Catterall. He lost the Catterall. Right.
Exactly.
Right now, it's a certain style he can't even beat.
Yeah.
Well, Josh Taylor. You know, well, all these fighters. What happened to Josh Taylor? Is he retired?
He should.
Josh Taylor after Catterall.
He should retire.
Yeah, he retired.
Why would he retire without making that much money? I'm sure he didn't make that.
He retired because his eye, one of his eyes, were giving him a problem.
Brutal.
Man, this is a hell-of-a sport, man. And y'all want guys to take punishment. That's why I don't approve of Brian Norman's style. He trades punches. This is boxing. This is not trade punching. If you trading punches, how can the judges judge this shit? Now we got to judge it based off power. Huh? Who threw the most power shots? Because y'all was trading blows.
I think he will beat Ryan if he fights Ryan again, because Ryan was so cocky after the win. He's like, they saw each other in public, and Ryan was saying, I don't know if he did it or not. He walked up to him and said, keep jabbing, champ. You know, probably in a nice way that it wasn't confrontational, but he says, keep jabbing, champ. Well, that's what you need to do. Win a fight. That sets everything up. So I think, yeah. And Devin's training hard, you know.
This is the last. This is the last big test for Haney until he probably goes to 154. It's gonna take some guys like Subaru or Matias to come up to 147. It's gonna take those powerhouse guys. Whoever comes out on top of 140, he's gonna come up and challenge Haney. That'll be the last challenge. Because people finna get scared. This is the battle for the boogeyman. Who is the boogeyman in 147? This is the battle for the boogeyman. The winner.
Errol Spence. Errol Spence is the boogeyman at 147.
He was. That's past him. That's past
him. He still is.
He was, man.
No, he still is.
He was.
No, he still is. You take one defeat and run with it. One defeat against the best fighter ever. One of the GOATs of the sport. You just take this shit too far. You take this shit too far. Terence Crawford is a GOAT. No one's ever went up like he went up. From fucking super lightweight to fucking, super middleweight. No one's ever done that.
You know why? It's Canelo's fault. It's Canelo's fault. There's not another boxer in history. There's not a champion in history that will let a guy come up and wait. I don't give a damn if it's 5 pounds. You come up and wait, I'm walking your ass down. I'm walking you down. You better outbox.
How are you gonna walk down someone that's faster than you?
Man, you're gonna have to.
That's in and out of the pocket. That's in and out of the pocket.
But guess what? The energy is gonna be, macho. It ain't gonna be no timid, respectful. It ain't gonna be none of that. It's gonna be macho shit going on, bro. You fighting a smaller guy, just came up and wait. You gotta give him the bruising.
And like Floyd Mayweather, like he went so many 12-round fights. He never finished anyone. That's why they wanted the Pacquiao fight, because Pacquiao would finish opponents. But Floyd would just be like their opponents wouldn't even look like they were in a fight, but he'd still win it. That's how boxing works.
Yep.
Like Terrence was always going to win that. But to do that, just to do it, you know. And you know, he might have been a weight bully, you know. I kind of think that about that him now, but
You know it.
he was
Obviously, he was a weight bully.
no. Errol Spence was the biggest weight bully.
No,
But I think
that's a myth.
Still at
That's a myth.
107.
That's a myth. Crawford. And Crawford is definitely the biggest.
No, he's short. He was shorter until he put on the weight. No, he was shorter than Errol. Like no, like when they saw him face to face, when Errol was a jumper, that confrontation, like.
Well,
Anyway,
Errol never denied. Errol was always willing to go up in weight and fight Canelo. He's the first guy to ever even whisper or say something like that. So Errol was never truly in denial that he's a bigger guy. He can make 147. With ease, at one point.
No, Errol looks like a tank. He looks just big.
Yeah, he looks like he has to at least go to 160. That's what he looks like.
Yeah, but then at 160, look at who you're going to get. You're going to get a lot of Eastern Europeans.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
know
160. Like those guys gonna blow up way bigger than him on fight night.
They reckon when Errol got slung out the Ferrari at 180 miles per hour, his brain took a shook.
Guaranteed. Definitely, 100%.
You know what? Hey, how many people do you know that have fucking came off a fucking motorcycle and rolled around a million times down a fucking ditch, and they're still all right? You know, some things just they look worse than they are, and they don't affect you. It's all right. It's all right.
Mm-hmm. But no,
his teeth smashed out. That was crazy, right? I know the details, right? He lost all his teeth. Had to get fake teeth now.
Mm-hmm.
It was a bad crash, but it probably only made him stronger. You know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That's real in some. I'm not. Yeah. That's real in some circumstances. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, but.
Like, matter of fact, Errol Spence
They did. Look at the man's face. He nearly died. His brain got shook up.
I know that, but he would have lost Terrence even before that.
Bro,
Terrence is way
that looks like a dead person.
But do you remember when Terrence confronted him, like before the car accident?
Mm-hmm.
He pulled his car.
Look at that car, D. Calico.
He was getting bullied by a midget. He was getting bullied by little Terrence. Terrence was like bullying him. Like before the car accident.
Man, he was joking.
Only because Errol isn't joking. Errol isn't a serious guy, and Terrence is a very serious guy. No. You know, Terrence is a bully when he wants to be, and he's humble when he wants to be. He's that man. He's that guy.
Nah.
Yeah.
Not with no Errol. Yeah. No, man.
Errol's too busy trying to hang out in the. He's just not switched on. He's not in the gym. He doesn't have that lifestyle come from the background that Terrence did.
If they're
hard background in Omaha.
For one, let's cut that Terrence Crawford bullshit. I'm gonna show you the coward in Terrence Crawford, right?
All right.
Terrence Crawford was supposed to mandatorily Rematch. Who? Errol Spence. Errol Spence knew he could not do this at 147. What did he only asked one favor. Meet me at 154. What did goddamn Terrence Crawford do? He denied.
He's the weight bully.
Denied.
So
denied.
Errol was the weight bully, D. Calico.
No, Errol wanted to go to 154, and guess what? Terrence didn't. And then guess what? His next fight was
and guess where he went? 168. 168.
His next fight was at 154. He should have fought goddamn Errol. Fuck Madrimov.
Madrimov was his hardest fight. That was a better fight than Canelo. That's why I don't get it.
Bro, that was a rematch of Canelo. That was the same thing as the Canelo fight. It sucked.
I'm the one that's saying that Errol's the boogeyman at 147 if he can get back down there. I'm the one that's supporting him, but you're still saying that.
No, he can't get 147. He will get dusted up.
You want the Boots fight. I get it. And I think that'll happen.
Look, at 147, Errol Spence can't beat Karen Chukazan. You hear me? He can't. Karen Chukazan runs circles around his ass.
I mean, you don't want to lose to a guy like that with no name. That's why I keep telling you about promoting.
Errol Spence lost a step.
Yeah, man. And he needs to fight bigger opponents that don't have a step. They don't have a step. He need to fight those guys.
Well, who knows what Errol Spence is capable of? He's a dog.
I like that. I respect that.
Tough man. And it's scary to fight a tough man.
Errol Spence was going to work. When he was in the ring,
we might see Fundora versus Errol Spence.
I did, but I don't want to see it no more. I mean, for some reason, Errol didn't want that fight. Like he and then he made that statement about how fucked up the sport is, how dirty this sport is. So I think he was sending a message. I think he was sending a subliminal. He was sending a subliminal message.
He's hanging out with Deontay Wilder, and Deontay's like poisoning his mind. Big Deontay poisoning his mind. You got to hang out with the right people. Like the people that
Deontay Wilder. I love Deontay Wilder. That's why I don't like Terrence Crawford. Yeah, he disrespected. He disrespected Deontay Wilder, like he's like he more man than Deontay. Deontay was still the.
He is more man than Deontay. Deontay was just born with something that God gifted. He didn't make himself a man. Like he's done nothing. He's had no journey. He didn't travel the rough path.
Oh, of course he did. Of course he did. Way rougher than goddamn. Terrence Crawford. Only thing happened to Terrence Crawford.
Crawford's path's been rougher than fucking Deontay.
He shouldn't have been in no damn dice game.
Oh, you're fine at this guy. Okay.
He was in the dice game. He got shot.
No. His mother paying boys in the hood to beat him. Like Terrence Crawford's a man. Everybody knows it in the chat. Everybody knows it. Oh, look at Rapstar's got his hospital picture up there. They discredit this win, the Canelo win, because he hates Canelo fans because they harass him. This is sick, Rap. What you doing? This is for Punch Drunk.
No, this is the topic that we were speaking on. That's all.
Deontay Wilder never like even Malik Scott. Who was his Breland? He wouldn't listen to Breland. He pushed Breland away. Like he just abused Breland. He was a piece of shit.
Man, bro, just because somebody was a fighter don't mean they're a good trainer, man. Like most of the best
trainers, better fighter than Deontay was.
Most of the best trainers suck at fighting. They suck as a professional. All that Derek James, he sucked. Could you imagine Bo Mack in the ring? He would suck.
So yeah, but Breland was on the Olympic team. Wasn't he a gold medalist? Like what do we?
What does that make you a trainer?
Oh yeah, it makes you very qualified to be anything. that you want to be in boxing.
Yeah. You make qualified don't mean you're gonna make you
It doesn't
great.
make a
Roy
commentator
Jones
like
Jr. is one of the
Andre
best
Ward,
fighters ever, but
like
Roy Jones
Andre
Jr. is not a
Ward
good
and
trainer.
Timothy Bradley.
Hey, D.
Andre
Calico, Roy
Ward
Jones
and
ain't a good
Timothy
trainer, bro.
Bradley.
What you say,
Andre
Rap?
Ward and
Hold on.
Timothy Bradley.
What you say,
All the
Rap?
Yo, hold up.
Terrence
D.
Smith,
Calico, Roy Jones Jr. is not a
Strong.
good trainer.
Exactly. And he's a great fighter.
What about Timothy Bradley and Andre Ward? They're both commentators on ESPN. They went from fucking medals in the Olympics to world
Watch this.
championships in
You're gonna ask.
boxing to
Watch this, bro.
commentators
Watch this, bro.
telling you what you're watching.
Watch this. You're gonna ask somebody
What a
who got,
camp.
bro.
We got a strong team.
Calm down, man. Watch this. You're gonna ask somebody who got punched in the head for a living to be your IQ in your corner. No,
Yeah,
you don't do that. No. Did you see Devin
no,
Haney?
no,
Hey,
no,
did you see Devin Haney with Shane Mosley in the damn corner? No. Because the motherfucker might not even be able to think fast enough for what we need to do. The motherfucker been beat up.
Why are you bringing up Shane Mosley like he's an idiot?
Because he's a great fighter, but that don't mean he could be a great trainer.
Has he ever tried to be a trainer?
Yes, he was just helping out Haney, but that don't mean Haney want him in the corner.
That might be a mistake on Haney. That might be his dad controlling. Bill's got total control.
Bill wasn't even in the corner in the last fight.
Like Daniel Dubois' farm.
No. Bill got like 3 corner men right now.
Bill says alhamdulillah. Bill says alhamdulillah to Devin, and then Devin goes along with it. And then what about young Thug and Devin Haney's girlfriend? Look, he's in a lot of shit. Yeah. Like he's a distracted fighter.
Say that again. Bill says what?
What does he say? But he don't know that.
What does he say? Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
He does.
Well, I want to hear 24 say it.
Salam alaikum. He says salam alaikum. Mashallah. Alhamdulillah.
You know the whole language, yeah?
That's what he said.
Look at 24 knows the whole language, D. Calico.
Yeah.
So 24's been trying to convert anyway.
And alhamdulillah, I mean, glory be to God.
So 24's trying to be like Devin Haney, bro.
Yeah, that means glory be to God, bro. So if you saying glory be to God in English, if you saying glory be to God in English,
I don't want to dance like Michael Jackson at a bowling alley. I don't want to dance like Michael Jackson at a bowling alley after suing my opponent. That was probably popped for a little substance.
What you doing, mate?
Little trace. And when he works with Snack too, like, come on, like, let's get real with it. But Brian Norman loses and Devin shows the skills. That's all I hope. I actually don't want Brian Norman to win. I don't want Conor Benn to win against Chris Eubank. I just these guys that say that they want them to win, I go with them, I'm just easy going. Whatever you want. Serve it up, serve it up, serve up the plate. I'll eat it. Whatever your appetite is. If you want Fabio Wardley to win, Rapstar, I'm with it. And then Parker's career is pretty much over, probably. Frank Warren, We'll put him in with Dave Allen, maybe. Because they're working together, Eddie and Frank now. Put him in with Dave Allen for a donkey derby, If Fabio beats him, put him in with Dave Allen. Joseph Parker versus Dave Allen. That'll be his Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, I done seen Wardley struggling in some fights, though. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't expect him to win based on the struggles I've seen. But I don't know. I love an underdog. Like if he wins, I'll come back hyped up.
Deontay Wilder's the truth. He's always been the truth.
Yeah, stop pulling my string, man. Stop pulling my string. But you know, it's all good. You know, that's how I feel. That ain't how everybody feel.
He's a bad man. He's probably the most athletic looking boxer I've ever seen in my life, Deontay Wilder. Other than the legs. That's crazy, the legs. But
He trying to say Wilder got chicken legs.
Yeah.
He's saying Wilder's got chicken legs.
Hey, and I was looking at the old Wilder with Mark Breland. He had good legs. I don't know what happened, man. Them motherfuckers.
Yeah, these are Wilder's legs. Wilder got.
I agree. Like, were you the one that was talking about, like, you got to connect to your fighter? You can't just be a teacher. You got to connect to him to get him to listen, especially a heavyweight. When you're a middleweight and you're skinny and you look at my house skinny, look,
man, your arm should never be bigger than your legs, man. I'm just saying. Damn. There's a lot of people like that, though.
I need a little bit more. I got good legs. I need more on my arm. I need to get to the gym. Too lazy.
Yeah, man. Y'all ain't seen the last of Wilder yet, man.
No, you haven't.
Y'all get ready. I feel like he gonna knock your boy Anthony Joshua out before it's all said and done.
Do you think we've seen the last of Tyson Fury? You know, singing his songs. You know, walking along.
I'm talking about, man. I don't know what happened to Ricky Hatton. I don't know how that's affecting him. You know.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
like,
he's got
like
something.
He's already a depressed fella, and now to go through something like this with such a close friend that's more depressed than you were. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? That's a hell of a crew. I don't know what that little crew got going on, but they need some therapy, man. Everybody next to Tyson Fury.
You know what? It's not just mental illness. It is a crew, and then when they get together, they feed on each other, and
like you said yesterday, trauma bond, huh?
Trauma bond is a trauma bond thing.
Yeah. They bonded. They bonded for real.
I get it. I see what you're saying. You know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. The American says, yeah, man.
All right, gentlemen, I'm going to catch you guys. I'm going to go live on the fight, yeah? You're going to see me live soon. The fight starts exactly in 10 hours. 10 hours from now.
Yeah, we'll be back.
All right, so I'll see you guys on the fight. And, we'll be live on the fight, all right? I'll catch you guys soon.
See you.